Hi, Coach Krause here, and welcome to basketball warm-up number 1. For this warm-up, you're going to need a basketball, or if you don't have a basketball, you can do this with a playground ball or a soccer ball. If you don't have any of those balls, you could use a big sock ball, but ideally, you want to use a ball like a basketball. All right, let's begin. The first thing we need to do is start warming up our hands. Start with the hand that you like to write with, and what you're going to do is you're going to point your fingers up, and you're going to balance the ball on your fingertips. You can see there should be some space in between the ball and my hand, right there. And it's just balance there on my fingertips. I'm going to practice balancing it there for a few seconds. And then once I feel pretty good with that, I'm going to take my hands, watch my hands, I'm going to pinch my hands. I'm going to pinch my hands where my fingers are going to be pinched together, kind of like that. All right? I'm going to pinch them together and then put them apart and catch the ball. Watch one more time. Balls on my fingertips, pinch them together, catch them on my fingertips. Pinch and catch, pinch and catch. If you're doing this and the ball falls off, that's okay. Just put the other hand right next to it. And that way it'll help you keep the ball on your fingertips. The ball doesn't have to go high. All you're doing right now is working on that pinching. You're getting used to having your fingertips pinch the ball. So pinch it and try that. See if you can do that 10 times. If you can do it 10 times with that hand, you probably can guess what comes next. Yeah, that's right. It's the other hand. Same thing, you warm up with starting the ball balanced on the fingertips, with that space underneath. And then this hand is going to pinch the fingers together. So you're going to pinch and catch. This hand can be on the side if you need it for balance. You're going to pinch 10 times. All right. If you've done 10 times on both hands, it's time for the next hand warm-up. This hand warm-up, the ball's going to move a little bit more. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands, we're going to point them straight up towards the ceiling, fingers tips up, and we're going to get ready to kind of bat the ball back and forth. So I'm going to bat the ball back and forth, just like that. And I'm going to do this probably like about 20 times. This one is really good for warming up our fingers, getting the ball moved around. Just like that. Do a few more, and then we'll go to the next warm-up. Next warm-up is called ball slaps. You're going to take your hand, you're going to kind of slap it against the ball. And you're going to slap it from one hand to the other hand. So watch what happens. My hand comes up and over like that. It's facing up and then faces down. So with the ball in my hand, I go up and down to the other hand. Up and down to the other hand. You can hear that slap. I'm trying to get that slapping. Nice hard slap. As you feel more comfortable, you're going to make bigger motions with the ball. Kind of like a figure 8. You can see how I figure 8. I slap the hand that's open with the ball. I'm going to slap back and forth. And I'm probably going to do about 10 or 20 just to warm up my hands. And you can see I'm starting to get bigger movements now. Each time I get bigger and bigger. So now more of my body is warming up and getting ready for basketball. So after you do that, it's time for the next warm-up. And the next warm-up, we're going to take the ball and we're going to start doing circles around our body. So the first circle that we do is around our head. So you're going to place the ball nice and high. It's going to go around your head, behind your head, and then back in front. So when you do this, you have to switch hands. And when the ball's behind me, you switch from one hand to the other hand, just like that. So try that. Try to go all the way around your head, just like that. See if you can do that maybe 4 or 5 times. And if you can do 4 or 5 times going around your head, then I want you to do it again, but this time switch the direction. Let's go this way now. We're going around our head. And as you feel more comfortable, you can speed up and go a little faster. The important part is to go around your head and you're switching from one hand to the other hand. One hand to the other hand, just like that. All right, that's our first circle. Our next circle is going to be around our stomach. I'm going to show you 2 ways you can do it. All right, here's how you go around your stomach. Just like your head, you're going to put the ball in front and then behind, and you switch hands each time. Now, for a lot of people, going around the stomach is harder than going around the head. All right, so there's another option that you have if this motion is too hard for you. You can always take the ball, put it against your stomach, and you can roll it around like this. So now I'm rolling it around my body. And by rolling it against my body, it makes it a little bit more stable than just having it out in the air like this. All right, so choose which one works best for you. Does rolling work best for you, or does keeping in the air work best for you? You're gonna go around your body about 4 or 5 times. And then when you're done, you're gonna switch directions and go around your body 4 or 5 times the other way. All right, and remember, you can roll it or keep it in the air. All right, the next circle is probably the hardest circle, but do your best and try this one. So for this one, I'm gonna take my leg, I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna go around my knees this time. So right here, I'm gonna put it behind my knees, and I'm gonna roll behind my knees, like that. Now, just like your stomach, you can always press it against your body. I can press it against my body like this if I need to, and that makes it a little bit easier. All right, remember, this is the hardest one, so do which way works best for you. Go around your knees about 4 or 5 times, then switch directions and go 4 or 5 times the other way. Either in the air like this, or pressing against your body like this. All right, now let's do the last circle. That's going to be figure 8s around our feet. For figure 8s around our feet, we're going to take our feet and put them apart. Then we're going to put the ball on the ground. This one, we're using the ground to help us out. And we're going to take one hand and we're going to roll the ball around one foot and then back through between our feet. Then we switch hands and we roll it around this foot and back through. Switch hands, roll it around and back through. Use your fingertips as you do it. Lean your body back and forth to roll the ball. After you do about 4 or 5 figure 8s, you're going to change directions. So now I'm going to go this way. Just like that. Until I'm done. All right, we're almost done with our warm-ups. The last part is the most challenging part. It's going to really work on your balance, which is really important in basketball. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take the ball and you're going to put it out here, away from your body. Then you're going to lift this leg, the leg that's closest to the basketball, as high as you can, bending at the knee. So watch, I'm going to lift the leg, I'm going to balance on one foot. I'm going to bring the basketball under the leg and then put my foot down. Now I'm going to put the ball on this side of my body. I'm going to lift up the leg closest to the ball, lift it up, bring the ball under the leg, and now it's going to this side. Let's try again. Lift it up, under, so on this side, lift it up, under. Now, if that is too challenging, you can use like a step stool or a small chair to put your foot on. So watch what I do with this time. This step stool is helping with me with my balance. Ball's on the outside, bring it under my leg. Now I'm gonna switch feet. Go on the step stool, ball goes under my leg, like that. Step on the stool, ball goes under, step with the other foot, ball goes under, okay? So you can do it either way, stepping on something for extra balance, or in the air, balancing on one foot. You're gonna do that about 4 or 5 times on each leg, and then you're gonna get ready for the next one, which is the opposite direction. A little confusing, so let me show you how to do it at first. You're going to start with the ball by your chest. This time it's not on this side, it's right by our chest. Now let's pick a leg. We're going to pick this leg right now. We're going to lift it up just like we did last time. We're going to bring it under. Now again, instead of starting out here, we're going to start by our chest, in the center of our body. And then we're going to pick up the opposite leg. Pick up the opposite leg and go under. Back to our chest, go under, back to our chest, and go under. Just like the first one, you can always use a step stool or a small chair to help with your balance. Let's try. Ball by our chest, goes under, switch feet, ball by our chest, and go under. Just like that. So try 4 or 5 times. And then after that, you'll be done with basketball warm-up number 1.